How you doing? My name's Daniel and you're watching the Rogue Clone Trooper channel. Okay, today I'm just doing a very quick introduction to the DW Design clone belt, which I picked up last Christmas, just before last Christmas, and I've been waiting all year until the weather has come going again to add it to my clone armor. So before I start painting up and doing many things with it, I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what the DW Design clone belt looks like. Okay, so here it is. It's a pretty long belt. I've actually taken about 1.5 inches off this end already to make it fit properly. So I'm just going to be in for a closer look now. As you can see, there is great detail on this belt. It is an amazing belt. Okay. The construction of the belt, well, hang on. Okay, so the construction of the belt, basically you've got resin parts on the outside, which are the white pieces, and then you've got silicone rubber, not silicone, but you've got rubber pieces at the back, which means this is very, very heavy. Okay, but it also means that it is very durable, which means it's going to last. Okay, but you can just see the type of detail you've got there in these. The finish is amazing. There is no cleanup needed whatsoever on these pieces. It is just great. I haven't touched this at all yet. Okay, there's a few little bits, but it's really very little. He does an amazing cast on it. You can see the detail in the rubber there. Okay. Now on the back side of it, I've already added some Velcro, which I'm going to be using for my belt, and you can see some of the pore marks for the actual rubber itself and some of the flashing, which you could clean up. I'm not going to touch it because you can't really see it. There's no point in doing that. Now I've attached these on using a special type of bonding glue, which is supposed to stick to anything, but even that now is not that strong. It's still thing. So work out how you're going to do it. I might put some super glue around the edges of this as well, just to see if that will help stay it on, keep it on, sorry. But that's the problem with rubber. What I might end up doing to attach this also, to keep it more secure, I might add some fastenings, put them onto pieces of styrene board, and then either glue them or screw them straight into this piece, because you got a lot of it to be able to screw it into, and then attach the other piece to my belly armor. And how the end of it's going to work is that it's going to attach to a piece of Velcro at the back, and then the detonator grenade is going to go attach straight onto this as well. So I might even screw that onto the detonator grenade. We'll see. But as I said, this is just a very quick look at it, because people often wonder what these things look like, and they look amazing. He's even got a gap in there, so you can actually just flex a little bit. Now, the downside. Now, like anything, there's always going to be a downside. Okay, for something that's as durable and well made as this, you have the weight problem. It is pretty heavy because it is made out of rubber. Okay, it's high dense rubber. There you go, you can see it. The other problem is painting it. Now, you can coat it with a very light coat of acrylic paint, and that'll be fine, but if you go heavy on it, once you start bending it, then it will crack. Okay, like that, which is a problem. Okay, it won't flake off, but the paint will crack on it. Now, you should be able to hide most of this with weathering, but again, it is a problem. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm actually going to put the belt into the circle shape that it should be in, and then I'll put a few light coats of paint, acrylic white paint on top of it, and hopefully that should solve my problem. If there is any cracking, then once I do the weathering, I'm hoping that will hide it. But there you have it. That's just my very quick look at my DW Design belt. If you want to find the guy who makes this, just go onto Facebook, type in DW Design, and you'll get his webpage. Okay, Or should I say, you get his Facebook page, and then you can message him straight from there, and he will send you all the prices. I can't tell you the price I paid for this because it's over a year ago and prices go up and down. But I can tell you with shipping from the United States to here in Japan, it did cost me anywhere just about $230, okay, which is quite a lot of money. But you are paying for quality. That's what you're paying for. And at the time, nobody else was making these belts, and that's why I bought it from him. Now, in the meantime, there is, as far as I know, three other people now who are making belts. There is a guy in Germany who I'll talk about later, on a different thing that I bought from him. Dino, he makes all parts, kind of accessory parts for clone armor now, and he does a silicone version with attachable resin pouches. That is a lot cheaper, a lot lighter, but then again, with the silicone, it won't last as long. But if you treat it well, you should get a good few years out of it. So it's one of these toss-up things that you have to go for. I'll be honest with you, if he had been making the belts at the time that I was buying mine, I probably would have bought one of his belts instead of this one, just because of the weight. Because, yeah, as you all know, and the people who've been following my channel, I'm doing this on a fiberglass suit, which I've had to highly modify just to get it to work at all, because it is not in the right shapes, or things do not go together properly. And I'm worried about putting a very heavy belt onto it that is just going to pull or shake the whole thing apart. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, but again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram if you want. And if you want to be a Patreon, you can actually find my PayPal link below, and please drop us a donation. All payments are welcome. Anybody who does give a donation, their name will be mentioned and will be put in for a prize at the end of the year. Okay, so as always, may the force be with you.